How to win a PayPal dispute as a seller. Now, I have been in this position before as a PayPal seller myself. You send an item out, you get a refund request, and it's super annoying as you try to get scammed. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know and how you can actually win PayPal disputes as a seller. So first of all, the buyer is going to open a dispute. And a dispute is where the buyer and seller basically talk to each other through PayPal, and they can try to come to terms by themselves. Now, if you have a buyer who won't budge, they say they have been scammed, when realistically you sent out the item, this is not really going to do much. So what you can do after this, if you can't come to an agreement, is you can escalate this to a claim. Now, in a claim, PayPal are going to look at all the evidence, they are going to look through the conversation that the buyer and the seller had, and then PayPal are going to come to their own conclusion and see who they think was in the right or wrong. Now, if you have things like shipping information, if you have solid proof that you sent the item, then realistically as a seller, you should have no issues winning this claim. Now, the second thing that they can do is the buyer can do is they can also issue a chargeback. And this is not actually done through PayPal, this is done through the card or credit card issuer. And this is unlikely that they will do this unless this is a bigger transaction, as the processing fee is up to $20. Now, as it says here, why do disputes occur? The main two reasons are item not received, so if you ordered an item and it just never came, and the second one is item significantly not as described. So for example, the buyer may order a pair of AirPods, but they get sent out a pair of Samsung earphones. That is an item significantly not as described. Now, it says here, if a dispute is filed against you, you will receive an email about it and a case will be created in the Resolution Center. The Resolution Center is where you and the buyer can talk, you can try and figure things out yourself, and this is where PayPal will read through when this is escalated to a claim. Now, how can you respond to a dispute? You want to log into your PayPal account, go to the Resolution Center, and then go to your case, and you can just message back and forth with the buyer to try and come up with a solution. How can I help prevent a dispute? And this is why it's so important to keep track of things like shipping information, basically everything that proves that you actually sent this product. So things like providing detailed, accurate descriptions of the items for sale and including pictures from multiple angles. When a purchase is made, ship items promptly and provide tracking information. Offer a refund and post your return policy where customers can see it. And if a customer contacts you, be professional, helpful and courteous. Now it says, what if I can't come to an agreement with the buyer? Once a dispute is opened, you have 20 days with the buyer to resolve it. And if nobody escalates this to a claim, in the 20 days, it will be closed automatically. Now, don't take my word for this, but I'm pretty sure that if you as the seller just don't respond to this claim, it will automatically be closed, they will automatically be given the refund, so you do need to actually respond to this. Now, another thing that I want to cover that's very important is seller protection on PayPal, and PayPal are actually pretty good for this. So seller protection is a policy that can protect your transactions from chargebacks, reversals, and their associated fees. Basically meaning that if you get scammed or somebody tries to scam you, PayPal are going to do their best to prevent this. As it says, they protect against unauthorized claims, so this is when a buyer claims they didn't authorize a payment, and also items not received. This is where the buyer claims they never received the item they purchased. So PayPal do have things in place to protect you as a seller, but what I would recommend doing is just going through the claim, being very professional, and just put in as much evidence you can that you actually did ship the items, or you did deliver the service. Now that is how you can win a PayPal dispute as a seller. Thank you for watching.